So we finally got the news that we expected to hear all along for Kelsey Mitchell. We finally got the news, and it is that Kelsey Mitchell of the Indiana Fever has received the core designation. Yes, Kelsey Mitchell has been cored by the Indiana Fever, which is something that, does it mean that she's going to leave? Very unlikely. And if you guys want Kelsey Mitchell to stay, subscribe. We're trying to hit 40,850 by the end of the day, and right now we are a grand total of 25 subscribers off. If you think Kelsey Mitchell should stay with the Fever, subscribe. But anyway, we do have to talk about it because I think it's important to discuss the implications of this, whether or not it's looking likely she's going to leave, whether or not it's looking likely she's going to stay, and everything about that. So, is Kelsey Mitchell going to be leaving the Fever? If you're asking me to give a percentage chance of Kelsey Mitchell staying, I would go as far as to say 99. I'd go as far as to say 99. Because again, look, there was the one weird thing is like the only reason, there was no reason for her not to just be cored. She's the only player eligible to be cored by the Fever, unless they were going to core Erica Wheeler. And you can get rid of core years, just like a Breanna Steward situation, because if you go and get rid of core years, then you can't be cored longer. But as Sue Bird said on her podcast, it's very unlikely. Look, she's a damn owner, part owner. She's saying very unlikely that the core designation rule stays the same coming into next season. But as you can see right here, the Indiana Fever extend a core qualifying offer to Kelsey Mitchell, which is, as far as transactions are concerned, this is, it is what it is. Like, for the WNBA website, if you're looking at transactions, it's the only thing that's happened today. So, the Atlanta Dream extend a qualifying offer to Maya Caldwell. Maya Caldwell previously played for the Fever. She was, if you ever seen the video of Lexi Hull, Erica Wheeler, and a third person celebrating on draft day about Caitlin Clark, that was Maya Caldwell. They could have probably done with Caldwell, to be honest, but obviously the Valkyries extend a qualifying offer to Temi, Julie Van Loo, Burton, Chechi. So these are basically all the stuff that's happened so far this offseason. And probably none of them are shocking other than the Kennedy Carter not being there. And to be fair, Julie Allemon being set to active is kind of surprising. But obviously, Kelsey Mitchell's cored. And the last player I think is going to be cored, I think Alyssa Thomas is probably going to be cored if you are if you're the Sun, especially if you think you have a chance of losing somebody. If someone could be lost, you'll core them anyway. But like with Alyssa Thomas, obviously the Sun had cored, like they had cored a lot of people. They cored Bree Jones. I don't know if Bonner had gotten her core years done before she went to Connecticut or not, but I just know Dewana Bonner has she's basically been cored twice as well. But the fact is that Kelsey Mitchell is she's gonna get rid of her core years. But I do say they almost certainly are gonna keep her. As I've said, there's no reason why Kelsey Mitchell wouldn't want to play with the Fever. And we've basically seen the Fever posting about Kelsey Mitchell everywhere. So it's not like it's something that is unlikely, but it is going to be huge. And at this stage, it's like trust the process. It's trust the organization. Because look, this organization has proven that they're willing to put the money back that's generated by them. Is most of that generated because of Caitlin Clark? Sure. But unlike a lot of the organizations, when you've got a player that's going to generate all these tens, if not hundreds of millions for you over the course of their career, the fact that they've already shown that they're willing to invest back, that is, for me, that's massive. For me, that is an absolutely, absolutely massive one for honestly for Kelsey Mitchell. And I think for all free agents, because I think it's one of those things where players talk, agents see stuff. So I don't see there being a situation where an agent isn't calling up Kelsey Mitchell and being if Kelsey Mitchell's talking to her agent, I don't see there being any situation where the agent is like, just do it. Just stay. It's going to be better for you. It will be the smart decision. Go and stay in Indiana. Heck, if it doesn't work out this year, fine. You've at least used one core year. But like, this is the smartest thing for you. And there's no way that and there's no agent in the world that would tell Kelsey Mitchell not to sign with Indiana. To be honest, there is no agent in the world that will tell any player not to sign in Indiana. Like, obviously, like certain players, I don't think it's for everybody. Just like going and playing for the Lakers isn't for everybody. I think there's a lot of situations just in general when it comes to sports where like there are people that may not suit the big markets. They may not suit the bright lights. Kelsey Mitchell obviously is. But you'll never hear an agent telling a player to avoid, maybe in the NBA if they're really bad. But you won't ever hear a player telling this iteration, or an agent telling this iteration of the Fever. Especially when you're an agent and you're like, okay, we can't, you're not making whatever, 300,000-400,000 a year from this, but you might make $1 million a year in brand deals. Like if you're Kelsey Mitchell. So yeah, that's just my whole thing. It's like, I don't see it. I do not see a situation where she's gone. But there is always that 1% chance until the contract is signed. Until the contract is signed, there is always the 1% chance that Kelsey Mitchell does end up going somewhere else. But I just don't see where. That's the problem, is I actually don't see where. People are talking about, like this team suits. I actually don't know. Like, if you're asking me what team should Kelsey Mitchell play for if she's, like, in reality, the answer is the Indiana Fever. Like, there's no basketball, there's no genuine basketball reason for her to play for anyone else. Is there even a non-basketball reason for her to play for the Fever? There's no, like, maybe if we're talking about, like, non-basketball reasons, like personal reasons maybe, but like off-the-court reasons, there's none either. So, look, they gave her the core designation. We kind of knew that because I think it would be disrespectful to Kelsey Mitchell to not pay her every cent that she wants. If she wants the full Supermax, you pay her the Supermax. You've got two players on a rookie contract. Are millionaires and that are like multi-millionaires in their own right. So you at least make sure that the player that you are, like, your franchise player is being paid like a damn franchise player. But anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it. That is the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And it does seem like Kelsey Mitchell is effectively, not effectively guaranteed, but like she looks very, very likely that she's going to be playing with the Indiana Fever next season. See you guys.